What's really good, people? It's your boy Rashad back again with another video. I'm here with my boy
Jarrell. What's going on, people?
And today, after a long wait, a long time of me just taking a piss and being lazy and procrastinating and putting it off, we're finally going to review Jessica Jones Season 2. Apologies for the wait, but this is full spoilers ahead, so if you haven't seen it, watch it. Without further ado, let's get straight into the review.
Jessica Jones is a bit of a different, kind of superhero, but she's got a lot more layers to her, so it was definitely entertaining to watch the first season. Villain-wise as well.
Kilgrave as a villain for the first season, up there.
Up
there.
I don't know, man. I think I'd say that Kilgrave might have been the best villain out of all three of them.
Nah. Not the best. I wouldn't say the best.
Who would be better?
I would say him between
more
him
interesting
and
to watch. More interesting to watch. Than most of them, bro.
Yeah, but
definitely
most. Okay, who else then?
So, Wick and Iron Fist, I thought that was a bit shit. Obviously, the Hand, even though it kind of moves on to different episodes and kind of rolls into Defenders as well, I still think that.
Okay, so yeah, I agree that's better than the Hand.
I'm not gonna say Daredevil. I love Daredevil. Definitely way better than fucking Luke Cage.
Of course, yeah.
Come on, let's
not
be silly.
Talk about that.
And yeah, I definitely think
so. It was better than the Hand. It was better than fucking Diamondback.
Yeah, man. We're 2 out of 3, man.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Kingpin and Kilgrave are on levels.
They're on levels. They're on levels. Yeah.
Even
Kingpin was sick.
You could even say actually no, because Elektra was sick in Defenders.
She was sick. Yeah, no.
So I'd say those three. She didn't have as much motivation in the layers that the other.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying
those
that
are the top 3 for the Netflix Marvel superheroes. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Kilgrave was a villain that you've never seen before. He was charming. He didn't really know what he was doing up to a point.
Yeah,
his whole power set was. Bro, it's OP as fuck.
Yeah, it was OP as fuck.
OP as fuck. And that's all I wanted to say about Jessica Jones Season 1, because that set the tone for this season. And to be honest, me personally, I don't know about you, but me personally, I don't think Season 2 lived up to the levels that Season 1 set for it. Not just because it wasn't a great watch, it was still a great season.
Obviously, I think Season 2 kind of was more about the growth of Jessica as a character,
which is fair enough. He's happy to have that,
but it's not necessarily better. But it was a good follow up from the last season.
The first season was more compelling. It was definitely more compelling than
that
Season 1.
Jessica Jones
Season 2. Sorry,
Jessica Jones is notoriously known for being ridiculously slow. I definitely recommend that anybody that is thinking about watching Jessica Jones.
It's one of my favourites.
It's got the most character development, I would say, out of all of them, and there's still character development in them, but just not as much as Jessica. And even wait.
Not really.
Okay, character depth. I won't say development. She has the most character depth,
and I think that a lot of people will see this, and it caters to a different demographic. And obviously, we're talking about representation and stuff like that, where you have heroes that people can actually relate to. This is a hero that the normal everyday people can definitely relate to.
Yeah.
So the first half of Jessica Jones starts with her trying to find out and unravel the mystery surrounding IGH, which is the facility that she was in sort of like rehabilitation after her car crash as a child. It's how she got her powers. Trish and Malcolm are pressuring her to go and find out exactly what happened to her, and because she doesn't actually remember a lot from back then. She has some flashbacks and dreams. Even with Kilgrave, she suppressed a lot. It seems to be like a coping mechanism for just alcohol, sex, and repressed memories. That's her whole baggage. Do you know what I'm saying? But the first half was a lot slower than I would have wanted it to be, just because of the breadcrumbs of her going to this place and going to that place and trying to find out the whole picture of what happened to her. Plus, she didn't really care about it at the beginning anyway, so we weren't really supposed to care about it. She didn't want to know anything about her past. I felt like she was pushed too much, and it kind of made me think, do you know what, it's a bit like, either you're going to get to it.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't really care about the journey to it. I just want to see the resolution. But that was the first half. What do you think about it?
I thought it was pretty good, even though it was kind of slow. I thought it was annoying that Jessica had to be coerced so much to actually
She's very stubborn
investigate
though.
her.
That's part of her character.
But I guess it's part of her character because obviously usually like in terms of looking into anything like to do with her past, she probably is not going to be interested because there's too many bad memories in it.
Yeah.
Like fair enough, she doesn't
want to remember.
And obviously as things develop, the incentive grows. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? She gets more. Shit gets a bit more interesting. Like so. Yeah, I think the beginning. You gotta take in them slow burners, man. Jessica's a slow burner.
Yeah, definitely.
It is. Unfortunately,
it doesn't make it bad. It just makes it less compelling than other things. Which is, if you're willing to sit there and go through it, then you'll be rewarded at the end.
Yeah, it's a type of drama, man. Because not everybody's gonna love that.
It's not for everybody, but if
it's
you
still
do
worth
love
it. It's still worth it. It's still worth it.
So the only parts that were really interesting about the whole IGH subplot was the fact that it turns out her mother was also in the same facility and she survived.
That's sick.
She's also been experimented on. She also has the same abilities that Jessica has. She's actually stronger.
Yeah, hit you with a kind of sideswipe because obviously there's someone going around trying to protect all these documents and shit and you don't know who it is. There's definitely a powered person that's fucking around
that nobody knows what's going on.
Jessica had an occasion with her it was at one point, this is when she didn't know that it was her mum. And she got kind of semi fucked up in it. She got dragged out and that. But then after she realized, I think the problem was because Jessica, her mum's identity had been changed because she had a facelift.
Jessica had a lot of flashbacks in which she remembers being at the facility when she was younger, and somebody breaks out and the face is all mangled, burned, and she doesn't recognize who it is. She just thinks it's a monster. You first see the monster in person when it kills. Oh, what's that guy's name?
It's like a warehouse.
Yeah, it's like a warehouse. Simmons runs off and then is like bent up into different kind of shapes that he shouldn't. Like a pretzel. Like she fucked him up and he died, and I think that was the first episode you really see.
Bit extra, bro.
So it's like what the fuck. And then the thing that annoyed me about it is that when the villain escapes, it kind of like flies towards the screen, and it's like.
It jumps over. Jumps over them, innit?
Yeah, and Jessica and Trish fall to the ground, and then they get up and like, oh, where did it go? I'm like, bro, what do you mean? It should be right in front of you, bro. I don't know, man. The production was a bit cheap in that sense. But apart from that, when she does realize that it's her mum, on episode 7, I believe it is, after her flashbacks about her boyfriend and the fact that they had the Alias Club, Trish being a junkie and giving head in a toilet for drugs and
you mean necessary, man. And it means
crazy.
Gotta get that fixed, bro.
Well, we'll touch on Trish in a second, but
yeah, man, fucking Trish, fuck Trish, man. Sorry guys, but fuck Trish, man.
Fuck Trish. I don't know what was wrong with Trish this season.
Fuck Trish. But that's the bitch of the week, man.
The problem I had with the mum being the villain was the fact that she wasn't. She obviously did a lot of bad things. There was murders that she did. She was very violent, prone to murdering and ripping people apart, which made her scary. But because of their relationship. And then there was a part in the second half where they started trying to form a bond, and Jessica was trying to protect the mum, and the mum was just trying to kill people and protect her, and the doctor that saved her life. It kind of got a bit confused in the sense that I wasn't really thinking that the mum was a villain, and then it became like there wasn't a villain of the story.
Because we had like a mad. Remember, we was like.
I had to turn that flash off because my eyes are starting to burn. I'm not gonna lie. I need a better lighting system because. I'm seeing double right now. Anyway, we just have no discussion about.
Whether she was conscious of what she was doing because the mum was moving a bit. I don't know, man. I kind of took it.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. In a sense.
I kind of took it in that like she's got anger issues. At the end of the day, she's accepted that's who she is. So whatever she does under the situation where she gets violent or upset.
It's justified.
It's justified to her. It's justified. I'm annoyed. I'm going to deal with it, and this is who I am.
But that means that she's conscious then, because
it does kind of mean she's conscious.
She was conscious, but she couldn't control her anger.
But she isn't the reason why she has this anger problem.
No, that the anger is a.
She would be a different person if that was the case. Isn't that like she could? Do you know what I mean?
Because Jessica also has the same issue.
Yeah.
She also has. Her anger isn't as bad. Her anger isn't as bad as her mum's, but there was a time where she barged into that. The private detective's office through the window and stuff like that when he was provoking her. Like she can't control her temper either. And with the strength that these people have and a bad temper, it's a bad combination. So and it's understandable why she was doing what she was doing. It wasn't really her fault. She was a product of what had happened to her. but she was ripping people apart in one
Yeah,
at one point. So I'm saying like I couldn't see a way that her mum could redeem herself, and Jessica could continue to try and redeem her mum and try to see the good in her, even when it was talking about bringing her to the raft and stuff like that. And
which is surprising for Jessica because she doesn't really care about much.
Nah, she doesn't, and she's trying to help her mum.
It just shows like obviously when the circumstances change, how family members can be your weakness. Do you know what I mean?
To the point where Jessica's sneaking into the guard's house because he's beating up on the mum and mistreating the mum, and she ends up killing him.
Yeah.
The first person she unintentionally kills with her strength because she lost her temper.
Yeah. That is just fully her like responsible. Like,
yeah, it's not Kilgrave. It's not justified. It was literally. Obviously, he was a dickhead because he has been doing stuff.
But bearing in mind, he pepper sprayed her in the eyes as well, so
she couldn't see.
So it was kind of more like a kind of.
And I guess if she wasn't
evasive swing, she was trying to get him away.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, and she licked man in the head and probably nearly took his head off with a baton.
She planted the baton inside his brain, fam. That was insane.
Yeah, but the man's head's
indented,
forever disfigured because of that. So he deserved to die. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think Jessica went to kill him. She didn't mean to kill him. It wasn't her intention. She just wanted to get some information, and that's about it. So Trish, let's finally get down to Trish. Trish in this season had the weirdest development I've ever seen. Like, she went from being someone that was very supportive to Jessica, even when Jessica was being a dick to her, to someone that was, you could really see how she was an addict in the very sense of the word.
Because you never got that feeling from Trish. In any other, like, do you know what I mean? In every other incidences in season 1, you never got that. I didn't know. But when I didn't know how bad she was. When I'm seeing Trish in this toilet, do you know what I'm saying? Just she's getting butt while she's getting ready to neckband just because of this. She get a little bit of coke and that.
I don't know what she wanted. She wanted favors or, I don't know, VIP status.
Whoa, she was trying to get it all in just for the coke. Like, that's insane. I didn't know it was that deep. Like, and even Jessica running on her, stopping her. She wasn't even trying to leave.
No.
She was happy. Maybe
she wanted to be there.
Maybe she just like kind of rolled in one. Like,
no, but that's what I'm saying. When I saw that scene, it didn't seem like she was in a desperate position. It didn't seem like she was drugged out of her mind and that she was
willing for
the drug. It wasn't like that. It was like she thought this was okay. Her friends had already encouraged her to do it. It's something that they do all the time. It wasn't that big a deal. She was saying that to Jessica, like, it's not a big deal. It's not a problem. Man will just do this and get what I need to do and bounce. Like, I'm like, bro, you're in the toilets of a club, giving the club owner head for something in return, bro. And you don't think there's something wrong with it. You don't think there's anything wrong with that. I can't fathom the change in Trish in this season. So weird.
If you think Trish was okay doing what she's doing, just comment below.
She wasn't okay, man.
It wasn't, but
it wasn't okay, man.
Some people might like.
Nobody likes doing that, bro. Nobody likes doing that, bro.
Gotta get it how you live, man.
Daddy issues, mommy issues, all of them wrapped up into one, and Trish she just has an addictive personality. So as the season progressed, she starts being addicted to the drug that Simmons has to make him a bit stronger, and she doesn't know what's in it, but she's there huffing it like it's anything else. I'm like, why would you go and ingest these random chemicals into your body, only knowing what the results are, but not knowing what the symptoms are, what the side effects are? Like, it made no sense for her. And after that, it was just a downward spiral. She just wanted power after that. She was addicted to the drug, and then she was addicted to how the drug made her feel, and she wanted those powers, and she ended up nearly killing herself getting them. Nearly murdering herself getting them. And to the point where when Jessica came in the hospital after she had fucked herself up trying to get powers and she survived, she was upset at her, bro.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, that was fucked.
She was upset at Jessica for stopping her because she thought that she messed up her opportunity to get abilities. Fucked up.
She was on some limitless, like, come down shit. Like, all of her cells were getting fucked. She looked like she was actually under, like, drug influence when she was coming down. Fucked, like, and she was erratic. She was shaking. She was in withdrawal instantly. You see Trish at like her worst low in this season, and it's quite shocking, like, just in general, because of the difference in her character from the first one.
And if they're setting her up to be Hellcat, or this version, the Netflix Heroes version of Hellcat, it's gonna be more of an anti-hero. You know what I'm saying? She's not going to be a protagonist.
Especially with the friction that's already been caused between her and... We'll get to that, though. We'll get to that.
The relationship between her and Jessica is fractured because of what she's doing. And Jessica just has enough at the end of it, to the point where Trish is the actual person that kills her mum. the end of the season, Trish, because of what her mum's been doing and because she knows Jessica won't kill her and the mum won't go to prison.
That's not the reason why.
That's what she did it.
I don't think that's the reason why.
Why do you think it is?
I think it's because she's a hater.
What?
I think she was
because of that.
Bro, I think she was so jealous of Jess, yeah, and the fact that she was actually beginning to have something, yeah, and she used the fact that she wasn't going to be able to take away. She got on some mad vendetta about her mum for some reason.
But do you not remember? Her mum came to the show to try and kill her. Her mum was the reason why certain things happened to Trisha as well. Because remember when what happened when they were looking for IGH and that, her mum killed what was he called? The security personnel outside Trisha's apartment, which nearly got Trish and Jessica framed for murder. Her mum was literally on a murderous ramp. Like, I understand what you're saying, that she might have been...
And she was unstable as well. I think those things actually added to it. Because I'm not being funny, yeah, yo. If your, like, dad or mum, yeah, come out here and they got powers, yeah, I'm not going to take it upon myself to try and kill your mum or dad, bro. No, I'm telling you ain't weak, but this is not even a conversation that had been had. Like, Trish didn't even make any effort.
Actually, no, she did.
But she didn't try and understand. She was telling Jessica about what she needed to do, but she wasn't understanding the situation. No, she wasn't. I mean, look how much progression her mum had between, like,
she was not fine, but Jessica was making some headway with her during the course of the season, and Trish got into her head that she needed to do this for Jessica. That's what I believe it is. I think that she thought she needed to do this because Jessica won't. Trish had a hero complex, but was not a hero.
Yeah,
and she
was jealous, isn't it? She was jealous of Jessica because Jessica didn't want it.
She was jealous of Jessica, but I feel like she wanted to be a hero so badly that she thought that this is my villain. I need to take out this person because Jessica, with all her power, is weak and is flawed, and she's not gonna do it. So I need to do it. She forgot that it's Jessica's mum. She forgot that Jessica was her best friend. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it completely went out of her head. She only thought, this is a villain, I need to take her out. And she ended up doing it, which was fucked.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Fucked. You killed your best friend's mother because of your own personal feelings. You know what I'm saying?
And she even tried to kind of humble it down and, like, make and give plausible explanation after, like, even as soon as she saw her, just because it's like, get the fuck out of my face, man.
And to Jessica's credit, she didn't fuck up with Trish. She didn't do nothing.
She didn't do nothing, which was fucking luck.
Like, I don't know how. I think she was just broken at that point.
She was broken, yeah. She was so heartbroken.
I just want to quickly touch on the subplots that happened in this season with Jerry and Malcolm. So firstly, Jerry. Hogarth was a powerful character in the first season. She was always powerful. She's done some great acting this season as well. But I feel like her subplot, with the fact that she's now got ALS and her partners are trying to push her out of her company due to her health problems, which pushed her to then taking on one of Jessica's throwaway clients, which was someone that was key to her finding out about IGH, and it ended up having an effect where she's now taking in this person who she doesn't know, is in her house doing stuff that she doesn't know what she's doing, and now they've ended up scamming her. So she found a healer for her ALS. She now believes in people with powers, and the person didn't actually have any healing abilities.
Yeah, he claimed to be part of Jessica's program where they changed young kids into gave them different abilities. And obviously, as the story continued, they found out that it was a lie. Jerry was just...
And for Jerry's character as well, to be in a situation where she's that desperate that she's now opening her... She's very, very standoffish, and you can tell she's much like Jessica in that sense, that she doesn't really let people in. Well, she let this random person into her house, and she's even had like a semi-relationship with her.
Yeah, ended up, it was fucking like crazy.
I don't know where that came from.
Jerry likes the pussy.
Yeah, she does. She does. I didn't... Oh yeah, she was. Yeah, she was.
Jerry likes.
She's good at getting it as well. She's
good at getting it. She threw that cash around, boy.
Yeah.
She threw that cash around.
Not dancing around with the whores. The whores. She got some thoughts up in her house, bro.
But the thing is about kicking them out and no.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like because of her ailment and her health problems, that it made her very vulnerable to a sense that. But if she was letting these street corner hoes in her house. And Jerry is a multi-millionaire, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anything in her house is worth thousands. And she's letting these degenerates roam around, bro. And she didn't get... Like, when she woke up that time, she's like, everybody get the fuck out. That's when you realise. But these guys are making sandwiches up in her yard. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what up to Jerry?
Crumpets, bro.
No. But I did feel for her. It wasn't.
Yeah,
It was very It was very well acted,
Yeah,
and it was probably key for her character. But for the season as a whole, I just felt like they needed her to do something.
I wish that. I don't feel like that storyline was necessary.
It wasn't necessary.
It was
felt
good,
very
but it
out of
wasn't
place.
necessary. It wasn't not for the general overtone of the actual season.
And it was like it wasn't like one episode thing.
Nah,
so I'm saying
yeah,
it was continued
while,
on. Like when you saw Jerry, this is what was happening with her.
Yeah.
So I'm saying she wasn't really connected into the other aspects of the show or other story points that much, apart from these people came from IGH.
Yeah.
That was literally about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, overall I thought it was unnecessary, but because of the acting and the feels and the whole layeredness of it, I thought it was very good anyway.
Yeah, it's good.
Lastly, I just wanted to touch quickly on Malcolm. Malcolm was obviously Jessica's drug addicted
Bestie.
neighbor. I want to say bestie because she's always pushing him out. And to be honest, in the first season, her saying, "Oh, shut up, Malcolm, get out of my house, stop breaking into the house," that it was cute and it was funny sometimes. In this season, he's cleaned himself up. He's trying to help her with her business.
Yeah.
He's been a very good. He wants to learn how to be a private investigator. He's doing the work that she wants him to do. He's going out of his way, showing initiative and stuff, and she's still treating him like a dickhead, which I didn't like.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. It made no sense. Like she's still telling him to get out when he'd bring her leads and stuff. She's still cussing him, and I know that's how she deals with stuff. But if you see a man trying to better himself and try and focus on work instead of doing drugs and going down that path, help him out.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, I know she took him on in the first place, but
And that's what she wanted as well.
Yeah, it's like
it's like she was upset that he had
she wanted him to be better, but then now that he is better, she didn't want him to be around. I guess she just wanted him to be better, like off in his own little corner, innit?
Yeah. Plot twist. What happens is that Malcolm doesn't actually stop being an addict. He just replaces it.
Yeah.
And he ends up like going
I
on
guess
some
that's what-
mad little love string of like.
He replaces the drugs with work and sex.
Yeah, so basically he just really focuses on the whole IGH business, and he starts going on what's it called? What's that dating site that they be using these days?
Yeah, he's got one dating site, Tinder or something.
Tinder, yeah, so he's all over Tinder, getting all these gal, and he's just bringing them back, chopping. You see multiple sex scenes with Malcolm in there this season. He's just going ham, ending up feeding Trish some penis in return for. I don't know.
She's just using him.
Company is more.
To be honest, she just literally tells Malcolm to do things for her,
Yeah.
and he ends up doing them. Even with that whole little subplot of going to the producer that sexually assaulted Trish when she was younger, which it didn't amount to anything.
Recorded the whole thing, didn't do anything with it. Ended up punching the guy in the face.
And that was it.
That was it.
So Trish
Completely
used him for
wasted an
that.
episode.
Ended up fucking Trish because I think he did start liking her, but then she started using him.
Yeah, it wasn't genuine. It didn't come from a
she just,
genuine
I
place.
don't know, man. Two addicts together is not a good thing, bro.
Yeah, it was
not
terrible.
a good thing. And Joel's right. He did start substituting his addiction. His addicts have an addictive personality. You know what I'm saying? That's why they can't drink. You can't say to an addict, okay, you don't do drugs, but maybe you can drink. They can't do anything that they can get addicted to. You know what I'm saying? Because it will just bring up those sort of feelings, and they'll go straight to the worst point that they can ever go in their life. You know what I mean? So he had to focus on work. He had to start focusing on gym and girls and stuff like that. And then when that started breaking apart, he had to leave Jessica, which is the only thing that I really rate.
Yeah, I rate him for that. Yeah, because
he had to
saw it. Yeah, he saw it coming. And
she's toxic, and
Yeah.
as much as I like Jessica, I do like Malcolm, and I think that for him and his own mental health, he needs to stay away from her.
Completely.
He needs to be on his own, working and making that good money, doing something that he's really good at. And she never saw the worth in him. Even Trish was like, bro, like, he's doing all this shit, like, cut him some slack. And she's just like, fuck off Trish. But fuck Trish anyway, man.
Yeah, fuck Trish
anyway.
Every day, fuck Trish, bro.
She got her powers now, apparently.
See her catch one little cup on her foot, blood. Fuck Trish, man.
I don't
But
know.
they're gonna save you from bullets, man.
Nah.
We'll
see how her
We'll see
powers-
how, yeah, but
we'll see how
I hope
powers
I hope it don't last, man. I hope it's temporary.
Yeah,
She don't
I
even
hope
deserve it.
something really bad happens that she
Yeah.
realizes this is not what heroes are. Like, my whole idea of heroes is completely wrong. I need to fix the fuck up.
Yeah, I think season 3 will be tailored around a lot mixed in with Trish's progression with her powers, if she does
Yeah.
amount to get them or whatever.
Because it could go the
But
other
they'll
way.
touch on it quite a bit, I reckon. And
because she's so addictive as well, I think she's gonna be addicted to using her powers
Yeah.
and fighting people, and just she's gonna get herself.
it's gonna end up, as you said, it'll probably end up with her being an anti-hero.
Yeah,
and
she's causing too much problem, and Jessica's gonna have to come and slap her.
Yeah,
around.
and she'll be more than happy to, because you can't just kill your friend's mum and expect
Exactly, man. If she's gonna be not okay with it, but if she's gonna not
happen,
kill, if she's not gonna kill Trish because she killed her mum, and then Trish is gonna cause her problems, then she's just gonna be happy to beat her up. You know what I'm saying? If Trish has any sort of anywhere close to the level of power Jessica has in the 3rd season, then it's gonna be a good season to see them fight. To be honest, Trish needs to get her ass whooped, good and proper.
Good and proper.
Anyways, those are our thoughts on Jessica Jones season 2. Overall, I would give it a 7 out of 10. I don't think it was as compelling as the 1st season, but I did enjoy it. There was a lot of twists and turns.
7 out of 10, same as Charlie, man.
Oh, 7 out of 10 as well?
Yeah, man. 7 out of 10, man.
So, yeah, 1st season.
Only because it's Jessica.
Yeah.
I got love for Jessica.
But that's not good, because if Jessica has to carry it herself, it needs some extra elements.
But you know what? When I watched it, I wasn't upset. So I can't even act like say.
Well, that's why it's a 7.
Nothing, yeah.
You know what? It wasn't bad. It was. I'm
gonna give it a 7.5. I'm a 7.5, man.
Cool.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5 because I like the way the emotional conflict between the mum.
Yeah.
I enjoyed a lot.
Their relationship and their chemistry was amazing.
Yeah, I like that.
All
Especially with the way that they were both very similar. Do you know what I mean? Even to the way that the powers have affected them.
Yeah.
Especially.
Yeah.
That extra 5% as well is because of the way Trish took a whole 360 turn, and
that was a good twist. Even though it makes me hate Trish, it was a good twist, because I would have never seen it coming. Trish was like the good sister before, and you could tell that the stories that she said about her mum weren't really well, obviously true from a certain point of view, but they weren't the complete story. Trish was an asshole in her younger years. She was a dickhead. She was someone that needed help and pushed everyone that wanted to help her away. Yeah. So I don't condone anything that her mum did, but you did see some sort of redemption where her mum showed that she actually did care about her in her own way. She did actually. It wasn't like she completely didn't care about her. She did care about her.
She's just a bitch.
Yeah, she's just. There's a lot of people that are just flawed and bad people in this. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's levels to it. They're not just evil. They're just flawed, and just because they're bad people, you can just acknowledge them as bad people. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
I think it does give a lot of reason as to why Jessica doesn't let Trish in even more from the first season. Because she was so reserved with her. And everybody's sitting here like, why?
Just let your friend in, man. She wants to help you. And it's like, now we know why. Because
she's broken already. She's broken already. So
you can't have 2 broken people running around trying to fix things now. You can't have it. So but 7. I give it a 7. There was some pacing issues I wasn't happy with. The villain aspect. Then I feel like these Marvel shows need a villain because it creates stakes and stuff. There wasn't that much in this season, but it did make for good character development and some good character moments.
100.
But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Leave a like, turn those post notifications on, and as usual, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Taylor about the fucking flex.